My name is Zubin. I have zero snowboarding experience or anything related to it. No board experience.
I'm Jun Seo Park. I do not have any prior snowboarding experience. However, I have been skateboarding.
My name is Hyunbin, and I also go by HB. I have been snowboarding for about 3 years prior to this.
Lilly and Rose Bible Tulio. This is, I think, my 7th year snowboarding, and I competed in high school for 2 years, and I was on a snowboarding team, so quite a bit of snowboarding experience before. I remember it was like one of the first weeks on campus, like very, very beginning of the semester, and we're sitting in Stevie one day, I think maybe lunch, maybe dinner, I'm not positive. But like I said, we just met each other, so didn't really know much about each other. And HB and I were talking, and somehow it came up that we both snowboard, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting, because it's kind of hard to find snowboarders in Ohio, you know. And then he said something, and I thought what he had said was, oh, do you know? And then like some place or some brand or something. It was really loud and Stevie, I couldn't really hear clearly. And I was like, what'd you say? And I thought again, he said like, oh, do you know something? And I was like, well, I didn't hear what he said, but I was like, oh, I probably don't know it. So I was like, oh, like, no, you know, because like avoiding any follow-up questions I wouldn't be able to answer. So I was like, oh, like, no. And then he had a really odd reaction, I thought, to that. And he was kind of like, oh, like, okay. And I was like, wait, that doesn't quite seem right. So I was like, okay, wait, sorry, like one more time, what'd you say? And he was like, oh, we should go, or do you want to go? Like, we should go snowboarding sometime. And so the first time any talk of snowboarding together with this group was proposed, I said no to it accidentally. And then the rest is history, as they say.
In the beginning, I expected myself to at least be able to turn a little bit. I didn't do well in the beginning at all.
I expected to progress like pretty slow. I mean, I've never done anything similar. So I was like, I'm not going to be good at this. And you can kind of mentally tell what you're going to be good at, what you're not going to be good at. And this is not one of the things I expected to be good at.
I was looking at doing some tricks. I did try a rail, but I couldn't land like an actual trick. So I was going too fast, and I did touch the rail, but I flew right like above the rail and just flew away.
My goals were more trying to help June and Zubin learn how to snowboard. And I thought that'd be really fun to get to teach them and like just try to help them progress, and less of me trying to like pursue my own goals, but also still, of course, to just like go and snowboard and just like have fun with everyone the whole time, you know.
As I tried harder, steeper mountains, I got to actually test myself and got to be more comfortable with my turns. Yes.
In the end, I think I got to where I am comfortable on a snowboard and I'm able to do most things on it.
I can heel slide down some greens, trust me when I say that. People haven't seen me heel slide. I can heel slide down anything, Give me like a telephone pole, I'm heel sliding down that.
Well, it was supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, like our third last day snowboarding.
We decided for our last run to go on the Pluto, which is a black diamond.
I went a little bit ahead, and I was just waiting for him at the bottom, basically. I low-key saw HB like go flying through the air, and I was like, oh, well, that's not good.
I was going down, and then I slipped on ice.
And then he wasn't even on the trail, he was off the trail, helmet off, and he looked pretty rattled. So it kind of seemed like something went more wrong than just a fall.
I smashed my left rib on one of the clumps of snow.
I saw that I got a call from HB. It was mainly Lilly that was with him the whole time.
The ski patrol came down and helped him into like a little toboggan, and then tobogganed him off the mountain.
They gave me a pack of ice, and then I went straight to emergency.
Went to the hospital, and turns out he fractured 2 ribs.
Just 2 minor fractures.
And 2 small fractures in my ribs, and I'm fine right now.
In general, the trip was pretty like new, and it was pretty fun. So overall, the trip was nice hanging out with everyone.
I will likely think back and be like, whoa, I'm so glad I had a bunch of supportive friends with me to help me learn snowboarding.
And just spending all the time together and getting to know everyone better and having a great time. The end.